Hello and welcome to the Growing Green Landscapes Podcast with Jeremiah Jennings. While still in his early 20s, Jeremiah already runs a successful six-figure lawn maintenance company. Listen in as he and his guests share the things that have brought them success that can help you in your business. As a young entrepreneur in the green industry, Jeremiah emphasizes the tips and tricks involved in running a lawn maintenance business while discussing the principles applying to all small businesses. If you're wanting to grow, become profitable and professional, you're in the right place. And now, here's your host, Jeremiah Jennings.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome into the Growing Green Landscapes Podcast. This is your host, Jeremiah Jennings. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode today. We're excited to have you here, and I hope you leave here with some good value and content to add to your business and to help you grow and be more efficient. So I'm apologizing right now at the beginning of the episode for missing a day the other day. We missed Wednesday's show. Just had some stuff come up that we weren't able to get it out beforehand and get it out on time. So we missed that one, but we're here on Friday morning. We're going to finish the week out strong. Hopefully y'all are out mowing on the mowers. You can just take this and put it in your brain and feed it into your systems and into your business and help y'all become more profitable and more efficient. So what we're going to do today, it's going to be a short and sweet episode. We're just going to talk about some stuff that we do in our business, which is mainly a lawn maintenance company, as you know. That's mainly what we do the most of. So we're going to talk about some stuff that we do to make us run more smoothly and be more efficient. So this is actually an episode that was spurred by an Instagram post that I made it was last week, I think. And I asked if you had any questions that we needed to address on the podcast about how we did things and stuff that you, the listeners, thought that you could learn from. And so I did get a few replies on those. And so we're going to hit on those topics today and just talk about them for a quick minute here. So the first one we're going to go into is payroll. I got a question about payroll. Well, as you guys know, I am a small business. I'm still starting out. I'm not starting out. This is my third year, but I haven't been doing it forever. Still learning stuff every day as I go on. Learning stuff from my accountant, from my bookkeepers, all that stuff. So I'm learning as I go. So I'm not a finished product by any means. But I'm going to shoot you straight. I'm going to tell you what we do, and I'm going to be honest with you. We're not a massive company who has everything figured out, but I'm going to tell you what we do and the stuff that we're going to try to change in the future if we don't like it and we don't think it's efficient. But I'm going to tell you what we do for now and kind of help you and relate with you on what you do in your business. So payroll is actually what we do right now is I only have one full-time employee right now. My summer help actually started school back, so I'm down to one employee right now. I'm on the fence about hiring another one. I got a guy that's supposed to come in and start next week, so I'll let y'all know how that goes. We actually had a guy that was supposed to show up. He said he was going to be here the night before. We texted like 8:30, and just didn't show up the next day. And I'll have to talk about that in another episode. I don't want to get into that right now. But I never thought that would happen, but it actually happened to me. But anyway, it's a side tangent. Back to payroll. So what we do is, like I said, I have one full-time guy right now. So for him, I just pay him weekly, and then I 1099 him at the end of the year. I don't have any W-2 employees, and I'm sure I'll get some feedback on why you should or shouldn't have W-2 employees. I know there are benefits to it, but for me, the right thing, the most cost-efficient thing for me is to have 1099 employees because he doesn't stay year-round with me. He doesn't need me to provide him benefits at all or anything like that. I'm not at the place to do that. So I 1099 him, pay him weekly, and then we do his taxes at the end of the year. So he pays his Social Security tax and all that, and he just holds it back out of every check. I tell him at the beginning of the year, make sure you do this, hold this out, because don't go all year and then forget about taxes and spend all your money. So make sure and save that. So that's what I do for my employees. But for me, it's kind of a big step for me, and I'm sure there'll be bigger people if there's anybody listening that'll make fun of me. But I actually this year I'm taking owner's draws full time, and that was a big step in my business, was to completely separate business and personal money and take owner's draws every 2 weeks, pay myself like an employee of the company, and not touch my personal money. So that's what I've been doing this year. I don't have a payroll company because, like I said, I just have one employee and myself. So and he's not a W-2 employee, so I pay him a third party vendor that we use, and I pay myself through just automatic bank transfers. So It works well for what we have. For my size company, it works well. We don't have any hiccups. My accountant is all good with it. He talks to me about what we need to do. We stay on top of what we need to do for taxes and stuff, and that's just what we do. I keep everything separate, keep all the track records of everything, and so I'm still taking owner's draws. That's what I do. I just started doing it full time this year, and it's been exciting to do it. I hope I can sustain it all the way through winter with the same amount. I'm budgeting for that, but through the summer we've been able to do that, and it's been awesome. It's been a great joy to separate business and personal expenses. And if you're out there and you're dealing with that right now, and you're trying to get separated, but you're like, man, it's so hard. How do I do it? Just start out with a small number. It doesn't have to be $5,000 or $10,000 a week. I mean, every 2 weeks or something like that. I mean, start out with $100 a week or something, and say that this is going to be my owner's draws, and take that, and you do it consistently, and you don't let it stop, and then you just grow that, and you get to the point that you want. If you want to be making $500 a month, then start out at $100 a week, and then turn it up to $200, and then $250, and then you'll be there. $250 twice a week. I mean, twice a month, then you're at $500 a month. So everybody's got to start somewhere. That's a good place to start. Owner's draws for a company my size works very well. It's all legal. It's okay to do, from what I understand. And if there's anybody out there that knows better and there's actually something legally wrong, let me know. But my accountant seems to say it's fine, and so we trust him. We have a good relationship with him, and all is well on that end. So that's what I do for payroll for my employees and myself. Another thing was invoicing our customers. We use Yardbook. That's our CRM that we implemented spring of this year. We were using QuickBooks last year, and I'll hit on that real quick. It was convenient to use QuickBooks to send out invoices because it was all in the same platform. You had all your invoices right there with your financials, and so it all went together. But we switched to Yardbook this year. We do have the paid version because my dog is in here with me, and she's yawning, and it's making me yawn. Man, y'all excuse me. But we had a long day of work today, and she's just in here yawning, smiling at me. But anyway, Marley is pretty much becoming a part of this podcast because she loves hanging out with me in here, and she just sits here. She's sitting there smiling at me. Hey, baby. Hey. All right. I might have to edit that out. No, I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, I talk sweet to my dogs. She is my baby. We don't have a kid, and so this is our baby. She's a golden retriever. She's beautiful. She's about to actually turn 2 years old. So she's getting big. But anyway, really rabbit trail right there. But back to our invoicing. It was nice having it integrated with QuickBooks because all your financials were together. But we switched to Yardbook because it is an actual CRM. You can route on there. You can put all your customers' information into there and have your addresses, your price per cut, all that stuff that I'm sure y'all use. If you're using CRMs, you know what it all has. Yardbook was great for me. I'm hovering around that $100,000 mark. It's a great platform. It's not as in-depth as what an LMN or a Jobber is, but for me, it's exactly what we need. So we've been using that, and it's been great. And if you're not using a CRM and you want to know how to make more money in your business, Yardbook is the way to go. I don't know, I can't attest to the other CRMs. I know Spencer's Lawn Care, they use LMN, and Caleb Allman uses LMN. And I have a few friends that use Jobber. I think Mitchell Gorda uses Jobber and a few others. I don't know how they do this, but Yardbook, I tell you what, this is the easiest way to make more money without doing any more work. Are you listening? Everybody listen up here. Mic check. All right, I'm coming through loud and clear. You can make more money without doing one bit of work by using Yardbook. Do you want to know what that is? On your invoices, when you send it out, it automatically adds, would you like to tip? When I saw that at the beginning of the year, I was like, what? Why? Why would you ask if someone wants to tip you to cut their grass? Like, no, nobody's going to do that. I mean, I left it on there just because it was an automated thing, and I left it, but I was not expecting anything out of it. I guarantee you, to date, since March 1st of 2021, and we're in August, the end of August right now, I guarantee I've made an extra probably $500 to $1,000 this year just off of tips. Strictly tips. Nothing else. No work. No extra work at all. I send the invoice, and it when they go to pay it, it says, would you like to leave a tip? And it gives you your automated percentages. Every time without fail, I have customers tip. And it might be $5 here or $10 there or $2 here. It adds up, though. When you're sending out 40 or 50 invoices a week, it adds up, and not per week. So you're sending out 40 or 50 invoices a month, I guess you would say. But, well, no, about 100 invoices. 40 or 50 invoices every 2 weeks, yeah. So 50, 75, 100 invoices a month, something like that. I don't know all my numbers there. I'm trying to figure all that. I don't even know how many I do a month. But anyway, I invoice my customers once a month for I just include it. I don't do it bi-weekly or anything like that. All my yards I invoice them once a month. So I don't know how many invoices actually it turns out to be, but that tip option is on there. And guys, I'm telling you, people actually tip. Like, it's insane how many people actually tip on there. You do a good job. You do quality work. You leave the place looking nice. You show up and you're professional. You're dressed up. And I'm going to say you're dressed up. You're not in a suit and tie. But you look presentable. You present yourself well. If the customer's there, you talk to them. A little thing you can do is just like today, man. The trash truck ran right when we got there. As soon as we got there, we started the yard. We pulled the trash can up behind the house where they normally put it. So now the customer doesn't have to get it when they get home. That's the kind of stuff that customers are going to tip for, because that's a service that you're providing them the service of keeping their lawn up and keeping it beautiful. But also, you're helping them out by taking their trash can up for them, and that's the little things that they notice. So if you want a way to make more money with literally doing no more work, get a CRM. Maybe Element, maybe Jobber. I don't know if they do that, but I know Yardbook, what we use, it adds a thing to ask if you want a tip, and people do it. So you do a good job, and you can make an extra $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 a year just off of putting that tip thing in there. So do that as much as you can. Another question that we had here we're going to answer, just going down the list, is routing. So routing, we just do this. Yardbook, the CRM, is a great way to do it. We put in all of our customers' information. We put the jobs in there. You can set them as weekly or bi-weekly jobs, or however often they need to be done. And then so you just go to the day and the day that you normally do it on, and you can just print out that. We normally print out a sheet and stick it in the truck because I just don't like having to get on my phone every yard. So we'll put out a sheet for the day and put it in the truck. So we have it all right there. All the customers with their addresses on there. And once you build a route, you kind of remember it and just know how to go and the best way to do it. So we're not in a very big area. We're trying to scale down here, our area, so we're getting tighter routes. And what we do is we just do that. We print out the sheet. The Yardbook has the capability of routing for you and giving you the best route. But for most of where we are, I just know the area. I know the fastest ways to get there. So that's what we do. We stick it in the truck. And then for some reason, if I'm not there, I have to leave or something, my crew leader can take it, and he has all the addresses there. He doesn't have to text me and say, where am I going next? What am I doing? He has it all right there in front of him. So routing is a good option through Yardbook. They can do it'll do it for you. You can add them all in there, and then it'll make you a route, or you can just print out your job sheet and you do it yourselves if you know your route very well. But another thing here was financials. We do use QuickBooks. We use just the QuickBooks, the basic. I mean, I don't even know. I think it was like $20 or $25 a month, something like that. But all of our transactions go into there, and then we have our accountant does our bookkeeping. And let me tell you this. This is something that I was not prepared for how nice it was going to be and how big of a blessing it is to hire a bookkeeper. We hired our accountant back in May, I think it was, to start taking over our bookkeeping. And, man, the pressure of not having to come home every night and categorize your transactions and hope you're putting them in the right places and hope you're spending the right money on the right things, that type of stuff. Being able to do that, man, make that a priority as soon as you can. Make that hiring a bookkeeping service, whether it be your accountant or an independent service that strictly does bookkeeping. Make that a priority because I'm definitely paying for it. I mean, I'm paying a decent amount of money per month to have that done. But it's freeing up my time. It's freeing up my time to do podcasts, to create content, to take on more clients because I'm not stuck at home every night doing those bookkeeping things that have to be done. And by hiring somebody to do it, I know it's getting done the right way. I know that everything's getting put where it needs to be put. They can give me financial statements at the end of every month, profit and loss statements, and I know it's getting done the right way. So make that investment as soon as you can. We use QuickBooks. All of our cards are linked to it, and our accountants have access. So they just go in there and do what they need to do to fix that up. But we're really, that's, there's a few more here. There's not too much, though. I did make a video a while back. I want to hit on this really quick of gaining new customers. If you're going into the fall here and you're like, I need to gain a few more customers to end out the year, some tips on doing that. And this is kind of in this, like I said, it's going to be a short episode. It's not going to be very long, 20, 25 minutes. I keep my word when I say it's short, unlike Brian. But anyway, a few tips on gaining those customers. So one thing is, if somebody calls you this time of year, it's probably because either their current service canceled, their lawnmower broke, or they're just tired of doing it. If it makes it to this point in the year and they're still calling you at the end of August, then it's probably one of those three things. Well, if you're really needing to take on those clients, then one thing you have to do is, one, answer the phone. Okay, answer the phone and talk to the potential client. Even if it's a number you don't know, answer it, tell them who you are, and listen to what they need. If they do say they need lawn service, okay, they need lawn maintenance, then go out and give them a quote, but do it in a timely manner. All right, don't say I can get there in 4 days. Okay, get there as soon as you can. Do it that night if you can. Okay, that afternoon. When you do it, look professional. Show up on time. Hey, this thing gets me. I'll get fired up here. If you say you're going to be there at 5, be there at 4:55. Don't be there at 5 or 5:01. That's late. Okay. If you're there on time, you're late, all right? Be there at 4:55, whether you're just sitting in the driveway and then you wait to go up to the door until 4:59. I don't care. Be at that yard on time early, because you don't know what you might get into traffic-wise. And that just needs to be an overall principle in life, is you don't need to be late somewhere as a business owner, okay? That just gives you a bad reputation, a bad look. So get there on time. Get there when you say you're going to get there. And also when you get there, make the client feel like you are giving them your undivided attention while you're there, okay? So you're not just on their yard and then you're texting and you're answering a phone call and you're looking around. While they're there and they're showing you your property, you need to take them and say, all right, you're my number one focus, and focus on them. Listen to what they have to say, and communicate with them. Ask them any questions that need to be asked. Where do the property lines end? What days do you want it to be mowed? Do you have a certain height? Do you want it higher or lower? Everybody has a preference. We have a general height that will do it, but if you want a little bit higher, we can get a little bit higher. So ask those questions. Make that client feel like you are interested in the job, okay? And then, so you leave the job and you say, I'm going to get you a quote. I'll run some numbers and get you a quote. Don't wait until 2 days later to give them a quote. Get them a quote that night, all right? Get home, do your numbers, figure it into your CRM software that can do that for you, you can put in your man hours and make that show you what you need to be making per man hour, and you budget that and you figure that up, and you just say, all right, here's what I need to make. This is what we need to do on this yard. So this is what the price is going to be. It's going to be $80 to cut your yard. Well, if you do that night, then it gives them time to either say yes right on the spot, or they'll think it over and call you next day. Well, if they do say, all right, we're going to think it over. If they don't call you the next day, call them back the next day, okay, after that. So if you go on a Thursday, they say, I'll call you back on Friday. Well, you don't hear from them. Call them back either that Friday afternoon or Saturday morning, okay? Don't make them think that you just forgot about them, all right? Maybe they got busy or something, or maybe they simply forgot to call you or something, all right? You check back up with them. Make them feel like they're a priority. It's like I'm saying earlier. Make them feel like they're your customer that you want, all right? If you want the yard, act like you want it. Be a good salesperson. So they go home. You tell them the price of $80 or whatever it may be, and they say, well, think about it. All right. And they call you the next day and say, all right, yeah, we want to do it. When can you put us on schedule? Don't wait 2 or 3 weeks, okay? Time, being prompt in this whole process is a big thing, okay? And it's something that I'm having to learn and try to implement in my business too, and move up, because I'm bad about that, of being like, oh, we can get there in 3 or 4 days. No. The customer that is going to be the happiest is the one that's going to say, you can get there right on time, okay? You can get there in 24 hours or 48 hours, all right? Get there as soon as you can. And I understand if you have a full route, you can't literally take it on the next day. I had that happen this week. I took on 2 or 3 new clients, and they wanted it this week, but I just couldn't do it because my route was already full. But say, hey, I'm going to be there bright and early Monday morning. All right, we can't get you in the end of this week, but I'm going to be there bright and early Monday morning. So get on the property as soon as you can, and just give them your full attention and help them just help them understand that you want their business and that they are a priority to you and that you want to work with them and stuff. So, but first, qualify your clients, okay? And when they call you on the phone, and you don't have to be like, well, how much you want to spend? You talk to your customer. What area are they in, okay? You need to have a defined service area. Don't be going 25 miles from your house to cut a yard, okay? Get out of that as soon as you can. I'm telling you that from personal experience. It was a terrible decision. All right, I'm still trying to get out of some of my yards that I'm stuck in right now, okay? Get out of those as quick as you possibly can. And if you haven't taken them on, absolutely do not take them on, okay? Don't even make that an option. Stay within 5 to 10, 15 miles of your home base if you can. All right, do that. You'll be a lot more profitable. But I don't even remember what I was saying earlier. Just have good routing, stay close to home, and get good route density. But like I said, guys, this was going to be a short episode. There's not much more to talk about here other than those few things. It's topics that they're big topics, but they're not that hard. I mean, the financial side of things, like I said, a company my size, the owner's draws works well for me. It's one of those things that I don't need to be doing a payroll service or anything like that. It's just what we do, and it's what works for us. So for our employees, we do the 1099. We're not on W-2, and it works well. Our accountant's okay with it, and I know I'm rebuttaling now, but just trying to get that point across. So that's how we do it. It's not legal advice or anything like that. That's what everybody says, but it was just something that we do. I wanted to come on here and talk to you about how we do it, because I've said this from day one. We're going to be honest. We're going to be open in this podcast. We're going to talk about how our business runs and operates, and I want to learn from y'all. And anybody out there that's listening that has a bigger business or that is more qualified, that's been in it longer, I want to learn from you. I'm not coming at this from a top-down approach. There's so much stuff that I don't know. I'm learning stuff every day doing this thing. But I wanted to come on here. Man, yawns are bad tonight. But it's better than coughing. I'm not blowing your ears out. But it's been a fun episode, guys. It was short and sweet, like I said. 22 minutes here. Nothing fancy. Come back for next week's episode. We have a really good guest interview lined up. I'm excited for it. And we got a big announcement coming up for an event that's happening near us for our guys in the South. I hope you're excited, and just come back and be ready for Wednesday's episode, because it's going to be an awesome one. It's going to be awesome. We have a very special guest lined up, a big announcement in that episode that's going to be coming. So come back for that one. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Like I said, apologize for missing Wednesdays. This one is nothing too fancy, just a short and sweet rundown of a few things that we do in our business, and a few principles on how you can go out and get more customers this time of the year, how to gain them, how to beat out your competition, and be professional while doing it. So, guys, appreciate y'all listening in. Leave those ratings and reviews. It really helps us. I would like to be at 20 reviews here before the end of the year. We're at like 3 right now, so I think 20 is a pretty healthy goal for us. We're putting out 2 episodes a week. If we got to 20 reviews by the end of the year, I'd be very happy. So leave those ratings and reviews if you like the episode. Give it those 5 stars. It'll help the algorithm push it and get us out there to the greater community and grow this thing even more. So if you have a fun story, cool story in business, and you think you want to be on the show, then reach out to me. I'm always looking for guests. Like I said, I'm not a top-down approach guy. I'm not better than you. Reach out to me on Instagram, at Growing Green Landscape. Shoot me a DM. Let me know if you want to be on the podcast. We might can hook up and do a little interview here and bring some value to all of our other listeners and to me as well. And that's just, I want to bring value from my mouth and my guest mouths to your ears, to the listeners' ears, because that's what I want out of a podcast. When I'm listening to other people's podcasts, I want value. I want entertainment, but I want value at the same time. And that's what today has been, is some value here. Not much for entertainment. It's just some X's and O's, running numbers and stuff. So I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, check us out on Instagram, at Growing Green Landscapes. Come back for next week's episodes. They're going to be really fun. Big announcements coming out. And I can't wait to see y'all. I guess I can't talk about GIE. I'm going to be there. I'm 100% going to GIE. Got my room booked. Got my ticket bought. And I'm excited to be there. It's my first time. So Anybody that's going that is a pro, I might hook up with you and let you teach me the ropes on what to do and where to go. So if you have been before, let me know, and hopefully you can give me some advice on what to do and where to be. But I'm looking forward to it. Hope to see y'all there. Any of my listeners that are there, come up, let's connect, let's talk, and I'd love to meet you in person. So that's going to do it, guys. We're going to button this one up, and it's a short and sweet one, going on 25 minutes here. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it brought you some value, and it'll get you through your day here on Friday. Y'all enjoy your day. Enjoy a great weekend ahead. Go out and spend some time with your family, your kids, your wife. Maybe it be your dog. I have a dog. All right, take them on a walk or something if you're not to that kid stage yet. But enjoy the time off. Take the weekend off, and go to church on Sunday. Pray, worship the one that puts you here, gives you the ability to run your business, and just overall have a great life. The Lord blesses you when you do your part in giving to Him and promoting Him and just living for Him, guys. All right, that's we're gonna have we might hook up with Paul Jameson and do a podcast on that about his Sunday service episodes. And guys, just don't forget, I'm a very strong Christian. I believe that. If anyone has any questions about that, also reach out to me, and I'd love to talk with you about it. But all right, I'm tired of rambling here, guys. Need to move on, and got some other stuff I got to do. Got a hard stop coming up. So, anyways, hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Connect with us on Instagram. Can't wait to see y'all at GIE, and we look forward to seeing y'all here next week on the podcast. So, hope you enjoyed this one. We'll see you here on the next episode.
Thanks for tuning in to the Growing Green Landscapes podcast. We know you have many other podcast options to choose from, and don't take it for granted that you chose to spend some time with us today. You can connect with Jeremiah Jennings at Growing Green Landscapes on Instagram, or use the link in the show description. Don't forget to smash the follow button on the podcast and leave those 5-star ratings and reviews. We hope you crush it in your business and hope to catch you on our next episode.